111. It's 111. Getting started with the July readings, and we're just going to go through the entire zodiac this time. July is starting off as a very intense month, and it feels like it will continue to be, but in a really good, transformative way. This is, coming out of the eclipse on July 2nd and the new moon in Cancer. This is an energy of a lot of deep, meaningful transformation, and you're going to be feeling a lot of things deeply within yourself. They're giving me, it's a really fiery energy. This month, it's like, if you picture yourself as, a clay piece that's being fired in a kiln, yeah, that's intense, but it's transforming you into something really strong. And, this creation, this divine creation that will then be, just so much stronger and beautiful. So that's what these energies are about. We're going to dive right in and see what the guides, what your spirit guides have for you, each individual zodiac sign. We'll just start with Aries. And this is some rose quartz, just infusing this reading with the energy of love, unconditional love. It's just feeling that really strongly right now for this month. Also citrine, which is bringing abundance. It's attracting in all of that prosperity, and this amethyst, which is about opening your perception, opening your crown chakra even more. I am getting that this month you're going to be receiving your guidance much more strongly than ever, because your perception is more open than ever, and because you have gone through so much transformation. The veil is really thinner than ever right now for you if you're watching this. So it's an exciting time. It can feel like a very intense time, and I feel confident that the guides will send through messages that will help you whenever you're seeing this. So this is for whoever is synchronistically drawn to these readings at whatever time you are. But these readings and messages are intended right now for the month of July, starting with Aries. For the month of July for Aries, thank you. For Aries, thank you. And keep in mind, this is for your sun sign if you're Aries. Also, if you have an ascending Aries or an Aries moon, or your Venus in Aries, any of those things can combine. So you want to, check your sign for each of those things and check your reading for each of those signs. First, you have the Chariot. So this July, this is a time of movement for you. This is a time of rapid movement. It requires balance to get to the Chariot. It requires you having gone through a lot of healing and a lot of releasing of things that were not serving you, so you can move. A lot of, they're just showing me a lot of ballast, a lot of weight had to be removed from your Chariot before you could move forward. So now that that has happened, it's time to move. Let's see. For Aries, thank you. For July 2019, Four of Wands. You're moving into harmony. You're moving into union is what I'm getting. And of course, union in a partnership starts with union within yourself. So again, that balance within yourself was required to come to a place where you can see that reflected in a partner and in a family here. If you already have a partner and a family, that then you're coming into a deeper level of that through this balance. You do have this dragonfly here. Yeah, I'm really seeing you, Aries, seeing things in a whole new way, seeing the possibilities in a whole new way. You see how this woman in the Chariot, she's just like, hey, really? Like, she's just looking at things in a whole new kind of, yeah, I think I can have that. Yeah. It's kind of surprised I'm getting for you, Aries. It's like, what do you know? I am going to have, happiness. I am going to have love. I am going to have joy. I am going to have all of these things I've been manifesting. Absolutely. As the Seven of Pentacles is about the harvest. This is about you now being able to reap the harvest that you've planted with the divine. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, and again, you know, in this card too, she's kind of like, really? Like, all this for me? Okay. Like, you're, Aries, I'm really getting you're in this place of like, you know, wow. It's almost too good to be true, it feels like. Yeah, absolutely. 7 of Cups too. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. You know, and there's a 7 here with the Chariot at the top of the card. 3 sevens. Those 7s are about you following your guidance. It's because you have followed your guidance, Aries. It's because you have been paying attention that all of this is coming in. And now with the 7 of Cups, as the divine saying, you know, anything you want. You have all of these options. You have all of these options, and it is harvest time. So it's time for you to really dive in and enjoy. I mean, this is all good stuff, Aries. This is you in July really just being able to enjoy whatever you want. This is a real kind of whatever you want sort of energy. Let's see what comes out of the other decks to clarify what's going on for Aries. Thank you. For Aries in July. Thank you. For Aries. Thank you. This feels really good. It feels really exciting. Nice. You do have this heal. It's because you've broken free, and now you get to enjoy. There's this like, wow, I'm here, I've broken out, I've broken free from all those chains of the past, from all those things that would have held me back, and now I can enjoy all of these options. I can enjoy this harvest. Your arms are open, you're ready. Enjoy this, you know, harmony, this love. Wow, this is really your time, Aries. And it's nice to see, because for so long in the readings, you know, it's really showed Aries kind of struggling and trying to get to this place. And now it's like, it's your time. July is your time. Nice. Okay. And for Aries, thank you. God of transformation. Look at that. Such a sense of transformation in this reading. And this may be a time in July where you're really just still soaking it in, because I was getting the energy from those cards like, sorry, my iPad's doing things. I was getting the sense from these cards that you may be in a place of just trying to soak it all in, trying to really take it in, that all of this is happening, that all of this is yours. But it's true, and it's because you have gone through this transformation, this spiritual inner transformation, and of course that's going to be reflected in your outer world now, okay? And it's time for you to receive that. So it's okay to take it easy. It's okay to take some time to really soak in what is happening, what is coming into you. There's no problem with that. This is just confirmation for you. Yeah, wow. Confirmation for you, Aries. Abundance is your right. It's coming in now. And this reading is just beautiful confirmation for you. So I really feel you, Aries, just being like, you know, I felt all this. I did feel that, you know, the tide was turning for me. Things are changing. You know, and now this is Spirit letting you know, yes, absolutely. It's your time. Enjoy. So one more message for Aries. Overall energy for the month of July. Thank you. Overall energy or guidance for the month of July for Aries. Thank you. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. And there does feel like another card wants to come out with that, and it's the Empress. Yeah. It is about you no longer feeling out in the cold, no longer feeling like everyone gets to enjoy this type of abundance except you. You know, it's your time of knowing that you, like we talked about at the beginning with that, you know, creation, divine creation being fired in the kiln. It's like you are this divine vessel with the Empress. And the Empress is that energy of, you know, just divine creation coming through. You are no longer out in the cold. You are no longer, you know, the odd man out. You are no longer the one who doesn't get to enjoy all of this ease, you know, because you're Aries, right? I don't get to enjoy all that because I'm Aries. Yes, you do. You get to enjoy it too, and now is your time. So if you're seeing this reading, you're on this path, this is your confirmation. So congratulations, Aries. I'm really, really excited to see that for you after everything we've been through together over the past, God, I don't know, like year. I mean, it's been a long time that I've seen Aries struggling, you know, and of course we've all struggled, but this is really your time. Yeah, finally, and it was just 7-11 on the counter when I said that, and that is a number, that divine guidance with the 7 and the 11 with that beautiful, beautiful, this is your time, just your guides, your angels letting you know. Gorgeous. I love it. Okay, makes me really happy to start off with that for Aries. And now we're going to go see what's happening in July for Taurus. Thank you for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. That you are being shown step by step. This is very step by step. So this is step by step instructions for you in July, Taurus. Make sure you're following and not getting too far ahead. You know, you're going to be shown step by step what to do. Don't worry. Yep, don't worry, because you know, it may feel that things are kind of falling apart at the seams. Things are really coming apart around you, and you may have a sense of like, what am I going to do? What do I do? But just, you know, hold on, don't worry, because you are being shown and you will be handed the instructions by your guides step by step what to do. So do not panic when that tower stuff happens in July. Okay, do not let your mind go into this place of, you know, tricking you into thinking you're limited, tricking you into thinking you don't have options, thinking you don't have options. This is really nice. These 2 8s. 8s are abundance. 8s are, you know, that beautiful infinite loop, that flow of guidance and gifts from the divine to you, and then you flowing that trust back to the divine. And that's what it's going to be all about this month, in order for you to stay out of this mental prison, to stay out of this feeling of, what can I do about this tower? What can I do as things are just kind of falling apart around me? Well, what you do is you just follow that guidance step by step, you know? You don't have to try to hold the tower together. You don't have to try to figure out, you know, how you're going to get out of this situation, out of everything that's happening. You just follow that guidance. That's your only job, okay? For Taurus, please. Thank you. For Taurus, thank you. Okay? Thank you for Taurus. Thank you. Okay. 5 of Swords. You know, this month is going to bring a sense of embattlement, a sense of you having to fight. But here in this 5 of Swords, unlike other decks, he's very victorious. You know, there are people who are upset in the background, but this soldier is victorious. So, I mean, I'm really getting a reassuring message from your guides here that as long as you sort of follow those marching orders, those instructions that you will receive step by step this month as things happen, you will have everything you need to be victorious in those battles. And, you know, it might feel like a very difficult fight. You know, these people who've been fighting, it's really, really hard. But again, you are supported. Just looking at, this is a very different looking 5 of Swords. And here he's holding the other 4 swords under his arm and holding one up. So this is telling me this is going to be very important, Taurus, for you to focus on the truth. Be armed and strengthened by your inner truth. Okay? And then these 4 other swords are about giving yourself compassion, giving yourself time to heal, giving yourself understanding that, yeah, this is a hard time. Not saying that all of July is going to be hard. But there's certainly going to be those situations for you, Taurus, where you feel challenged and you feel trapped or limited. The entire key for you is going to be in following that guidance that is coming into you throughout the month, you know, and hopefully this is a helpful part of that, just to let you know everything is being handled. You're not on your own. Yep, there's the tower again. Rebuild. Here, it's about rebuilding. You know, that tower is happening. You are starting again, because that old has fallen or is falling. It's about allowing that to happen and knowing that you're being supported in the rebuilding. That Eight of Pentacles. Listening to what's coming in, listening to your heart, listening to that guidance so that you can follow that. Okay? So that's absolutely going to lead you. You're going to be led. For Taurus, thank you. Okay. Another 8. Remember, 8s are abundance. But this is about abandonment. This is about feeling left behind. So Taurus, this is old, old wounds being triggered by what's happening this month, by the Tower, by that Eight of Swords, by whatever's happening to bring those old wounds to light, and that is so that you can see them, so that they can be healed. Okay, because remember that Eight of Pentacles is letting you know you're being guided. This is not all just, things going wrong for you. You're being guided. And this is to help you heal. I mean, the Tower always is. This is for Taurus. Thank you. To move you into this place of, again, living in alignment with your heart. Living a new, rebuilt life in alignment with your heart. In alignment with what makes you joyful. What makes you happy. Because remember, no one else can abandon you if you are not abandoning you. And I know that's kind of a trippy thought. But if you are not abandoning your inner child, yourself within, by allowing those old mental patterns to be released, by allowing those old stories to be validated by what's happening, if you're not doing that, then no one else can abandon you. They may leave, but they cannot make you feel abandoned, because you're on your journey, they're on theirs. Okay, and it's time for you to live your bliss. And you're definitely being guided in that, Taurus. Beautiful. So, overall energy, overall guidance for Taurus for the month of July. Thank you. Overall energy, overall guidance for Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles. Nice. You're being moved into this place of plenty, into this place of being able to stand and know that you have everything you need, everything you could want. You are in your power. This is where you're being moved. I'm also seeing, I'm feeling this, this new appreciation for yourself, and that will be reflected by other people. Remember, as you're taking care of you, as you are giving yourself that love, that support, and allowing yourself to feel that, support from that Eight of Pentacles that you're being given divinely, following that guidance, you will feel more and more and more like the solid Queen of Pentacles. More and more and more like you have everything you need, like you're in your power. And there's so much energy in your reading, Taurus, with this green, and she's holding this pentacle near her heart. There's so much energy in your reading about the heart chakra. And I feel like this has come through for you in recent months. But that heart chakra being the key to that bliss, being the key to that happiness, following your heart. Okay? Beautiful. So this can be a big transformative month for you for sure, Taurus, but it's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. Okay? Just remember to follow that guidance. Remember to follow step by step. And when you're not sure about that guidance, just ask your guides. Just ask and open to it. And if you feel like you can't see it, you don't know what it is, then say that to your guides as well. Say that to the divine. I'm just not seeing it. Please show me. Tell the divine when you're frustrated. Tell the divine when you're feeling lost. You will receive that help. It is there for you. Ooh. So, yeah, Taurus, this feels like it can play out for you. It's that Ten of Wands, which is putting down those old burdens of feeling like you're alone, feeling like you have to figure everything out by yourself. You're supported. You have that divine help and support and love. Okay? I'm really sending you the energy of this rose quartz, because, that will soothe that heart. And yeah, it's a hard month, but you are supported, so I have confidence you're going to have everything you need. Okay, and you can do this. Okay. So, Gemini for July. Thank you. Whoop. What's happening for Gemini for July? Thank you. Nine of Swords, Gemini, you've been worried. Okay. And typically when a card like this starts off the reading, this is just your guides letting you know, they understand. They're with you, they just want you to know. Ease your mind. That owl is in the window. That divine help is there. That wisdom. You're not alone. Tap into that. Yeah? Okay. What else for Gemini? Thank you. Thank you. Gemini for July. Knight of Cups. Love is coming in. Romance is coming in at least. I do want to feel into this Knight of Cups, ask into this, because sometimes this can mean a couple different things. What is this Nine of Cups? Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is abundance. What is this Knight of Cups for Gemini? Could be time to party, time to celebrate, time to have fun. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Yeah, here it is. Because you're all worried up in your head, Gemini. Here comes this Knight of Cups ready to, take you out, give you a good time. Whoever this is, ready to show you a good time. But you're kind of clinging to this stuck energy, to this kind of, it's like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to have fun. I'm worried. I don't, I'm just in my head and, just kind of this energy of like, no. But this Knight of Cups energy is coming in, wanting to sweep you off of your feet, wanting to give you a good time, wanting to sort of break you out of those doldrums, break you out of your own, this mental cycles. So it might be a good idea to go with that. Okay, this is interesting. The Hierophant, what is this Hierophant for Gemini? Thank you. What is this Hierophant for Gemini? Okay, so it's about moving from the old to the new. This Gemini is about old energies that are really played out and done. And these could be energies that you've inherited, from spiritual ancestors. This could be stuff that, is just in your family. This kind of sense of, worry and rigidity, and the sense of like, we can't have fun. We have to worry and work and cling, and we cannot loosen up and just like go with this Knight of Cups and just go crazy and be swept out of our feet. But your guidance is, it's time to move from that old way to this new, open, trusting way. It's time to open to what's coming in. And I am getting for you, Gemini, that what's coming in July does have to do with love, romance, having fun, and that you are being guided to open up to the possibilities, to move out of that, Nine of Swords and Four of Pentacles, rigidity and closed offness. It's time to open up, because something really wonderful and new and divine is trying to come in, or is coming in, but you may not be open to it because you're in that Four of Pentacles, closed offness, okay? Nice. It's time to heal and be free, just like Aries has done. It's time to heal and be free and break out of those chains. It is time to break free of the chains that you have inherited, of the, enslavement emotionally and mentally that you've inherited from your ancestors, and they want you to break free, and they're on the other side helping you, cheering you on to break free. That's for sure. Okay, for Gemini. Nice. Transcendence. It's about transcending. See how she's closed off and just, no, I can't, I shouldn't, I'm just closed off, and then opening and transcending that old way, that old closed offness. That's what it's about for you, Gemini, this month. It's about you opening and transcending. There's such a message in your reading of opening, 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 embracing and transcending that old closed off energy so that you can enjoy all the gifts that the divine is trying to bring into you now, is bringing into you now. And that abundance is your right. Those gifts are for you. They are yours. And that old programming that you did inherit may be telling you, oh no, I can't have that. I can't enjoy that. But that Knight of Cups, that loving energy is coming in to bring you that. And it's up to you to open and transcend that old closeness so you can receive it. Yeah, I hope you will. Beautiful. Message for Gemini. Overall guidance, overall energy for Gemini for July. Thank you. It's time to put down the burden. It's time to put down that old burden. It's funny, this flew out in between the reading for Taurus and Gemini, and I wondered if it was for Taurus or Gemini, but it's actually for both. But it's time to put down that old burden of, you know, I can't enjoy anything. I have to be the long-suffering one. I have to be the one that worries about everything. You know, and it's understandable. It's not your fault. I mean, that was what you were taught. That was what you inherited. But it's time to break free of that now. It's time to transcend that now, so that you can enjoy all of these gifts that are coming into you now. It is happening. So July is going to be about opening for you, Gemini. Beautiful. It's about opening up to receive. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So now it is time for Cancer. Cancer for July 2019. Reading for Cancer. Let's see. What's coming out for Cancer? What's happening for Cancer in July? It's the King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords can be about this is moving out of a very strong, sure, almost rigid mindset into a more creative, open, divine, magical mindset this month. And this could be something that is reflected to you by someone else. Someone else might be representing this King of Swords energy, but it's going to be reflecting what you need to see within yourself as far as shifting out of the mind into that creative, check it out, that creative magician energy, because see that big cup in the middle, always get the cup, he's alchemizing, and then yes, all this, wow. So I love this Ace of Cups because it does have this very abundant Ace of Cups, and then the eye, the third eye, the seeing of the gifts, the seeing and allowing to be illuminated, those gifts. So this is you moving from seeing with your mind, and maybe there's a figure in your life right now who's really reflecting to you this kind of logical way of being, this logical way of thinking, moving into that third eye vision so that you can see all the ways that what you've been manifesting with the divine are coming in July. Beautiful, Cancer. And so that you can really see, like, wow, my mind was saying this, but you know what? This is my reality. Now, nice. Wow. And then you can move forward to that new place. Then you're not stuck anymore in King of Swords land. Then you're not stuck in your mind anymore. You can move forward. You can move forward into this Ace of Cups, into this beautiful, beautiful abundance. I do want to ask for clarification for this Chariot. Thank you for Cancer. Five of Swords. It's going to move you out of the difficulty, okay? Because the Chariot, the clarification is the Five of Swords. This is, you know, when you, okay, yeah, I feel it, Cancer. When you shift out of that mindset of I have to win, I have to be right, or when you shift out of engaging with someone else who is reflecting this to you, because there might be someone who's reflecting to you, this is, you know, a fight. I have to be right. I have to win. There's a winner and a loser here, okay? But when you shift out of this and you say, I'm not going to engage, you know, a lot of July is going to be about not engaging with these rigid and lower energies. And when you do that, Cancer, it's going to move you forward, okay? And it's going to give you all the power and all the abundance. So for you, July is really about not engaging in the embattlement, not allowing someone to suck you into that, right? Okay? Whoever that is, or yourself. So Cancer, you're going to move past that so rapidly. This is the Eight of Wands. This is success and growth. This is when you make that shift, things are going to happen so quickly. It's going to, I'm just seeing it like just swooshing you forward, just whooshing you forward so quickly. When you shift from, you know what, I'm not going to remain in that mindset of I have to engage and I have to win. Shifting into that third eye, seeing what's being brought into you, seeing what's being given to you, and embracing that. It's going to take you right out. Take you right. I mean, when I feel that shift of, oh, it's like you're being carried. You know that car at the end of Grease where like Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta are like being lifted off in the car at the end? Like, that's the feeling I'm getting for you. Just like, bye. That's what's going to happen for you in July when you shift, okay? Because right now, there's a lot of this happening around you. And remember, if someone is, you know, like that King of Swords energy is reflecting this fear to you, it is showing you something within yourself. So it's time to move out of this fear and move in to that abundance, move into this following of your heart and where it's leading you. Move out of this energy and really do not engage with any ways that energy is being projected or reflected to you. Okay? Release those toxic relationships. So for you, Cancer, I'm getting very strongly that there is, this can even be just a relationship, you know, pattern within your mind, but there is this sense of, you know, embattlement and sort of drama, and you're not going to do that anymore. You're shifting into that magician power so that you can receive that Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. All that abundance. Just step out of the drama. I know it sounds easier than it is, but refuse to engage anymore. Refuse to put your own self through that anymore. Your own inner child. Refuse. Yep. So last, the overall energy and guidance for Cancer for July. Overall energy and guidance for Cancer. Thank you. Nice. Queen of Pentacles. See how peaceful, serene, and supported she is. She does not feel like she has to fight. That King of Swords is like ready for a fight, but this Queen of Pentacles is like, no, I don't really need to. I can just enjoy my stability, my power. I'm being provided for. I really don't need to fight. I don't need to engage. Okay? And you absolutely can enjoy this state in July, but it is going to require you to shift into that magician energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, thank you, Cancer. And this is for Leo. For Leo for July. Thank you. Okay. 8 of Swords. Okay, Leo, this is a sense of feeling trapped in your mind, feeling trapped by circumstances, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you don't have the answer. The Tower is what's breaking you out of this, okay? So you're being sprung. You're being jailbroke, okay? If you feel like you're in the prison of your mind, don't worry. The Divine is breaking you out. So anything, Leo, that is happening this month that feels like, you know, whoa, what is all this? It is the Divine and your higher self breaking you right out of that mental prison, yes, so that you can be free, so that you can move into those broader horizons, and you can receive the beautiful abundance that's coming into you. Your ships are coming in. So your ships are coming in from what you've aligned with the, you know, with the life you've aligned with. So the Divine is just breaking you right out of that old prison. So you can move into that beautiful new abundance. Wonderful, Leo. Okay, Page of Swords. We're going to feel into who this is. What's this Page of Swords? Thank you, Spirit, for Leo. Page of Swords for Leo. Okay, so there is a sense of you worrying about people watching you, what they're thinking, judgment, yeah. And that might be why you were allowing yourself to be in this mental prison, because you were wanting to change things, but worried about what people would think, because people would talk, because what would they say, because what would they think, and this is causing you all kind of mental angst. But that's exactly why the Divine is just coming in and saying, well, I'll handle it, and going ahead and changing that situation for you, okay? So it's important to go with that flow, to know that you're being helped, to know that it's the Divine breaking you out of prison. Nice. See that with your third eye chakra, Leo. See the gift of the jailbreak. See the gift of that tower, okay, that the divine is bringing you. See it. You're not going to be able to see it with your physical eyes, and you're not going to be able to see it through the eyes of those people who are, you know, the ones that would reflect judgment to you. You're going to need to see it with your third eye, okay? With your eyes that see and your ears that hear, right? Okay? For Leo, thank you. Oh, it's the God of transformation. Also, something else wants to come out. The God of transformation. So this is that tower. This is you being freed. Freed from your previous bondage, your previous circumstances, your previous limitations. Freed. Beautifully. Freed from those old perceptions of what relationship was supposed to be about. Okay? Of what other people expected from you. Again, that's that judgment. You're being freed from what you thought the expectations were. This isn't necessarily, doesn't have to be about a marriage, but for many of you Leos, it will be about a marriage, and changing what you previously thought that marriage had to be about, was about, your role in it, all of that. Changing, and the divine changing it for you, so that you can move into more freedom, so that you can, wow, move into so much more. Okay, worry is a wasted emotion. Worry is meditating on what you do not want. So this is that being in the Eight of Swords, that mental prison, and the divine is trying to break you out of that. Break you out of that, Leo. Nice. Like attracts like. Be sure you are focusing on what you do want, so that you can bring in, attract what you do want now. Okay? What that's saying with that worry card, and then that worry is a wasted emotion, and then like attracts like, that's saying just what we just said. When you worry, you're meditating on what you do not want. You're attracting in what you do not want. Yes, it's hard. Okay, for many of you, it's going to be for many of you, that what you're going to focus on has to do with abundance, because right after that they brought my attention to the citron. So that is about abundance, that is about prosperity. So if there's worry about not having enough, then it's time to shift into a mindset and an energy place of abundance, so you can attract that in as well. And maybe that is tied into your partnership, your marriage. So Page of Swords is what could pop out again. So you are very worried about, you know, what others think. You're really feeling those eyes on you. It's time to free yourself from that. Any other clarification about this Page of Swords for Leo? It's time to free yourself from the pressure. Yeah, it's time to free yourself. Allow yourself to be freed from that mental prison created by you feeling like you're being scrutinized all the time. You're scrutinizing yourself too. Okay, Leo? So it's time. July is going to be about freedom for you. July is going to be about allowing your perception of what your roles need to be to change, so that you can be free. And it's going to be about you seeing the truth, okay? And a lot of it, for a lot of Leos, is going to be about marriage in some way or another, and you bringing a new idea of what that means, you know, to your own perception. Beautiful. Okay? So, Leo, next is going to be Virgo. Okay, Virgo. For Virgo for July, thank you. Virgo for July. Strength. Okay. Alright. It's the first time we've seen that today. The Magician. Okay. Okay. For Virgo. Six of Cups. Beautiful. They're showing me, Virgo, you're really going to need to, okay, so they're showing me if you were going to turn a ship around, like you'd really have to put some strength into it, okay, and you would very much need to it'd be, you know, they're just showing me that it's going to take a minute, okay? It's going to take a minute to turn that boat, okay, that big boat. And that's the strength. But you are being given that strength that you need to do that divinely. Because they are showing me, you know, need to change direction, need to realign, needing to move into course, you know, move on course. They're showing me a boat. So maybe for some of you, boat, something about boats are very meaningful. But it's time for you to be moving on course in alignment with that which you want, with that which your inner child wants. The Six of Cups is all about that pure place within you. Letting that lead you, and letting that lead you step by step. This is about charting a new course, Virgo. See how this person has the books and it's like they're really studying? This is about charting a new course. Okay? And it's time. It's time to chart that new course, and you are being given the strength to do that, to change that direction. Okay? Because for a while, they're showing me, Virgo, you've been kind of coasting along. Again, that boat metaphor, they're just showing me you kind of drifting and going, well, I guess this is okay. Nothing seems to be terribly wrong. But then they're just showing for July, it's like, ooh, you really need to focus and chart that course, where you want to go, and turn that boat. Because right now, if you keep on drifting, you're going to end up somewhere you don't want to be. Okay? So it's just time. It's just time to chart that course. Yeah. Time to move away from that which does not serve you. It's time to detach yourself from those energies that do not serve you. So somewhere in the drifting, you drifted into some energies that just do not serve you. So now it's time to be very intentional in July about redirecting, getting on course with what you do want. You're not far off. It's just important to be intentional right now. Draw on that divine strength and guidance to do that. Move out of that fear. Move out of that fear. Because maybe you were drifting for a while because charting the course, you know, can seem very daunting. And, you know, really focusing in on what you want can seem very daunting. Can seem like a very big deal. And it just makes you nervous. It just makes you like, yeah, I'd rather just chill. And I understand. But it is time for you to align and to be very intentional, to be very deliberate about what you do want for you, because you're the only one who can do that for you. It is time to release that fear, and it's time to release anything that reflects that fear to you. So with that and with this, Virgo, it's a strong message that it is time in July for you to really deliberately move away from things you have drifted into that are not for your greatest good and highest purpose, and that are not in alignment with what you want for you. Okay? Very important for you to just intentionally move yourself away from those things. And you are receiving all the divine strength and direction and help that you will need with that Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Overall energy and guidance for Virgo for July. Beautiful. Wow, okay. A couple things want to come out. Five of Swords and the Chariot. This is you being carried out of embattlement, you being carried out of difficulty, out of pain, out of drama. This is very similar to Leo, I think. No, I think it was Cancer. I'm not sure. But one of the previous ones right before you had something similar about you being carried out of that drama. I think it was Cancer. And being moved into peace, being moved into and onto your path, you know, in alignment with what you do want, out of this difficulty, out of all of that kind of drama, okay? Move away from it. I mean, that's like 5 messages, Virgo, about you moving away from drama, fear, and those choppy waters you have drifted into, okay? Just move right out of it, and you will be divinely carried out of it as long as you're in that alignment with that intention, okay, for you. Because you're worth it. You're worth it. That's what I'm getting, okay? Okay, Virgo, thank you. So this, I'm going to pause real quick. Okay, this is for Libra. Libra for July 2019. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for Libra. What does Libra need to know for July 2019 for Libra's greatest good, highest purpose? Ace of Wands. You're going to seize the power this month. You're going to feel inspired. You're just going to be, I mean, really, they're just showing me you just taking control. Nice. Passionately. Okay. Wow, Libra. That's some nice fiery energy. That is some serious power. The Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands, like, well, there's no stopping you. No. Watch out. Watch out. Okay. Temperance. Yeah, watch out. That's right. Stay in balance, okay? Because Libra, things are going to feel so powerful. You're going to feel so charged up by this. You're going to be like tearing it up, okay? Whatever it is for you. Just going at it. And it's important during July for you to maintain balance, okay? Because this could kind of run you off the rails if you aren't conscious. If you're just kind of going, I feel powerful, I feel fiery, you know, just waving that wand around. It could be destructive is what I'm getting. So it's important for you to stay in balance, to see how she's got the fire and the water here. And she's paying a lot of attention, you know, to that fire and that water. Libra, that's what's going to be important for you this month. Pay attention to how you are using this power and this passion, okay? Nice. Queen of Swords. It's going to be important, Libra, for you also to be very, very discerning. I mean, Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, you know, this could certainly be representing someone else where you're passionate and driven and feeling a lot of power, and this person is very clear about what will and won't work for them in that. Kind of going like, hey, you know, I have clarity too, you know, you can just watch it where you put that fiery wand, you know, I don't know. But these could both very well be you, Libra, because that Temperance card is talking about, you know, maintaining that balance, maintaining those sensibilities, and this is that balance of, yes, I'm fiery and passionate and feel a lot of power divinely, but I also am knowing when to use it, knowing when to kind of, you know, draw the line, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is very controlled, is very, you know, things need to make sense. So it's not all willy-nilly and just crazy like, okay, like she can be. So it is a little bit of a balancing act. But Libra, this is, I mean, with this fire and water and the Temperance card, and I mean, this is nothing but beautiful, wonderful, powerful energy for you in July. And it's very nice because it shows you, Libra, coming into this really nice controlled power after a long time of not that. Of not that, right? Okay. So for Libra, thank you. Beautiful. It's a very nice shift. Beautiful. Okay, so crown chakra. This is pay attention to the guidance that's coming in. You're going to have a lot coming in. With all this power, with all this stuff happening through you, and, you know, you feeling this, you know, it's going to be important for you to follow your guidance so that from that place of temperance and balance, you are making good calls, you are making good decisions, that you are being guided, and using that power in alignment with that guidance, because it is very, very powerful for you this month, Libra. Just make sure you are doing that in alignment with that guidance, okay? Nice. Goddess of Love. Beautiful. And very powerful here too. And this 11 for that angel guidance. Again, just listening to that divine guidance. So Libra, I mean, all I can say is you are really kind of rocking it this month. I mean, you're in this Goddess of Love energy, you're in this Queen of Swords energy, you're in this Queen of Wands energy. And the real guidance is just to focus on that balance and listen to that divine guidance that's coming in and follow that. Practice moderation. So Libra, there could not be more energy of stay in balance with all this month. Focus on the balance. Yeah. Be loving to you. See how she's really kind of balancing? She's got a balancing kind of pose going on. Be loving to you, to be in balance for you, okay, and maintain that connection with your guidance as it's coming in all month. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that you can hear it. You know, you need a lot of stillness this month. You need a lot of balance because it's going to be mixed with all that power that's coming through you, that fieriness. Okay, beautiful. And what is the overall guidance, overall message for Libra for July? Thank you. Thank you. Wow, the Hermit. Yeah, this really fits with that message of balance and moderation and temperance, because with all that power coming through with that Ace of Wands, with that Queen of Wands, with that Queen of Swords, like I will cut you kind of energy, and with that Queen of Wands, like, yeah, I'm just gonna, wave this wand around. You're really gonna need to be conscious of who you're around. And I am getting so much for you, Libra, about July being a month where you're really taking care of your own energy. You're really just spending time with you in spirit, okay? And not so much a bunch of other people, a bunch of other energies this month, okay? Nice. But beautiful reading for Libra. And next is Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio for July. Thank you. Messages for Scorpio for July. All right. Scorpio must be feeling a little charged up. I feel like a little jolt as I come into Scorpio. Charge it up. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Well, you're feeling charged up because you're pushing through. This is, you've had to fight a lot of battles and you're kind of fed up. You're fed up, Scorpio. You're like, I'm done. Done fighting. Yeah, I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to enjoy myself. Yeah, you're done with the battles. You're done with you're like that wounded warrior. You're done. You're ready to just have some rest and enjoyment and be finished with the fighting. Finished with the slogging. Okay, Scorpio, thank you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're done with all that. Because this Eight of Cups is showing you moving away from unfulfillment, moving away from those things that you just do not do it for you, so you can enjoy this life of fun, having fun. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, I just feel you just being like, can I have fun? Because it's sort of like feels like there's an authority figure, and this could just be in your mind, this could be actually reflected in your reality, or this could just be an idea of authority, or maybe work or something like that. But there's like this sense of something like, holding you down and just giving you a hard time, Scorpio. And it's like, now, ready to have fun, ready to get out of there. Yes, and it's time for you. Okay, you do have the Devil here. I do want to feel into this Devil because the Hierophant is, let's see, what is this Devil for Scorpio? Okay, High Priestess, Devil and High Priestess. You've been keeping a lot bottled up. You've been keeping a lot bottled up, Scorpio. And you're ready to blow, right? You're just ready to blow because you have been going through so much. You've been feeling this kind of beat down feeling. You haven't been saying it, but you're ready to just have some effing fun, okay? And that's really what I'm getting for you right now. Let's see what else comes out from these decks for Scorpio. Oh my gosh, it's just like over it. Yeah, there you go. Solar plex. Did you see the way that happened? Solar plexus chakra, that is your power. Coming into your power in July. Big way. You're like, you're just like, I'm just seeing you just like knocking people out of the way to get out. To get out and have some fun. That solar plexus chakra is your personal power. You coming into that personal power after feeling, like I say, beat down, held down. No more. Not in July. Because you have transformed. You are no longer in that place of kind of weakness or subservience in some way. Or feeling like someone's got some power over you. No. Nope. Transformed and free in July. And abundance is your right, Scorpio. It's time for you to enjoy. I mean, this with that Six of Cups is the divine letting you know it's time for you to enjoy that abundance. It's time for you to enjoy those gifts. And this is coming in for you in July. You're right. It is enough. Enough is enough. You're right. Confirmation. Okay? You're right. For Scorpio, overall message. So do not allow your mind to keep you imprisoned anymore. It was just 1111 on the counter. Angel confirmation. Do not allow your mind to keep you imprisoned anymore, Scorpio. It is your time to get out and be free. And really with this Hermit, it's about you holding up the light. What are the ways that you have allowed yourself to be in prison? What are the ways that you have allowed these other forces to come into this perception of power over you? It's time to see that. It's time to examine that. And the divine is giving you an opportunity now to look at that so that you are never, you're never feeling like that again. You're never in that cage again. You're never in that oppressed, held back feeling again. Because it's your time. It's your time to enjoy and be free. So beautiful. I love that. There's a lot of energy in several of the readings about this kind of breaking out, like a jailbreak energy. It's really nice for July. It's time to just get out. Not let any of that prison hold you in anymore, okay? So next is going to be Sagittarius. Sagittarius for July. July message for Sagittarius. Thank you. Sagittarius. Okay. For July. Thank you. Okay. Sagittarius. Thank you. Six of Cups. Nice. Coming out for a lot of signs. This beautiful energy of, it's a real summery kind of enjoyment. These kids are just playing with animals, enjoying the flowers, and just, it's pure joy, and it's so colorful and beautiful, and just, it's like you just enjoying the summer. Knight of Wands. This is a passionate energy coming toward you. Because you're enjoying yourself, because you're taking care of yourself, Sagittarius, it's making you very attractive. Okay? It's attracting in a lot of interest, a lot of passionate energy. Nice. Yeah. It's moving you into this Ten of Cups. This is just home and harmony and everything wonderful in life. You getting to enjoy all that. It's just being brought to you. It's just being delivered to you. It's ease. It's ease with these 10 cups. 6 of Cups. Knight of Wands. 10 of Cups. Nice. Nothing but good. Empress. Oh, it's the ease. Yeah. It's you, Sagittarius, finally allowing yourself to enjoy that ease, okay? And for the divine to deliver that to you in whatever form. And this, Knight of Wands energy could also be represented by a person who's coming in. It's definitely an energy of something coming in. But I'm for sure getting this sense, Sagittarius, that you're being moved into this ease. It's like, all of this is being delivered to you, because the Empress just receives all of that joy, beauty, and abundance. It's just being brought to you. But there is an energy of, this passion coming toward you. So it could be that someone is really seeing you as this fertile being, because you're in this energy of enjoying yourself, soaking it all in. Someone's seeing that and wanting to, make a beautiful home with you, wanting to enjoy that with you. That's really nice. Okay, it's really nice for Sagittarius. And what a message for Sagittarius. Thank you. Whoa, it is the Six of Wands. Believe and succeed. Yeah. I mean, and again, it's about you just allowing yourself to be carried to the light, being in that alignment and allowing that to bring you to this beautiful place, and just allowing that to happen. You don't see a lot of effort here. You see just a moving, being pulled toward the light. Okay. And I am feeling this new ease for you, Sagittarius, this new sense of, and you got a couple sixes. And sixes are talking about your routine in your daily life. So what I'm feeling is, Sagittarius, you've made a lot of changes in the way you live. Or you're making a lot of changes in the way you live this month, that are inviting more ease, that are inviting more enjoyment. And that is bringing in and attracting even more. Yes. So it's important to practice moderation. So yes, it's wonderful to be enjoying everything you're enjoying. Do kind of, what you don't want to do is have that feeling of, when you kind of binge and then you feel like, oh, and it throws you off balance. And that's what, anything that you might be overdoing. So if you're enjoying something, whether it's food or the sun or, anything, or just going out or whatever it is that you might be enjoying this month, Sagittarius, just be aware that you don't want to overdo it to the point where then you have to pay a price, because that sort of takes the fun out of it, So this is supposed to be a month for you, Sagittarius, of ease and receiving. So just be careful that you're treating yourself kindly in that, and, not throwing yourself too off balance with overdoing it. Because I know you can get excited and enthusiastic about things. You're a fire sign. And so it is, important for you to just maintain that kind of sense of, all right, this is nice and I'm enjoying it. And it's wonderful. And I'm in alignment with it. I know it's bringing in even more, happiness and harmony and wonderful things. But again, this is you building a new life, a new daily routine that's based around enjoyment. So you have to make that kind of sustainable, right? Okay? And you will enjoy that. But it may take some working with, because you may just want to be like, all of it, all of it, all of it all the time, and then be like, ooh, okay? So what is the overall message, overall energy for Sagittarius? Thank you. For July, Page of Swords. And I do want to ask into this Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords for Sagittarius? Thank you. Seven of Wands. Okay. So because you're having such a good time this month, because this is such a wonderful month of receiving for you, Sagittarius, you may have some haters. You may have some people who are watching you going, why does he or she get to do that? Why is he or she getting to just, all this fabulousness, all this, amazingness, having such a great time? And they may, cause some friction, or try to, or just, just be unpleasant or say not so nice things about you. But again, it's just like, stay in that place of balance. Do not engage with those energies. Stay in alignment with what's right for you, and keep on receiving, keep on enjoying, okay? Yeah, and keep on being, grateful and appreciative of everything that's coming in too. That's part of this moderation, having the gratitude and knowing like, wow, this is really good, and I want to, be part of the flow of this. All right. Don't let it throw you off balance. And do not let others in their, reaction to what you're enjoying throw you off balance either. Okay? Beautiful. So next is Capricorn. Let's see what's coming out for Capricorn for July. For Capricorn, thank you, Spirit. 8 of Wands. Lots of movement. Could be travel. Lots of things happening, and could be lots of things happening. You're feeling this on other dimensions, but maybe things feel kind of still in this dimension with the sheep here, calm. Things could feel kind of quiet, kind of still, but you know that behind the scenes, beyond the veil, on the other dimensions, other layers, so much is happening that you're feeling it, okay? This could also be travel for some Capricorns. Let's see. Nice. The World, yeah. A lot is being completed and closed out in your journey right now. This is a huge, huge time. They're showing me, when like there's a big store and the store is like closing and there's like sales and like everybody's just, running to the store to like, everything's getting closed out. That's what's happening in your life. So that means there's going to be a lot of that kind of sort of frenzy energy, even if it's not in the physical, just sort of this energy of like, it might feel like urgency. It might feel like that sense of like, wow, we're really closing things out. We're really moving into the new. And it just might feel odd because, all of this is happening on so many layers that just, you'll feel it, but you may not see it happening. Okay, if that makes sense, Capricorn. 5 of Cups. So some of this is going to be about allowing the pain of the past to be the pain of the past, because you're not going to take that with you into this new phase, right? You're going to see clearly that you do not want to take that pain with you. You want to let that be part of the past, okay? Do not take this old pain with you. You're going to have mental clarity that you have to cut away this attachment to the old pain, okay? And it's hard because sometimes this old pain or this old pattern of pain or the memory of the pain or even the trauma from the pain can remain as it feels like part of you. But this is about you cutting that part away and allowing that part to be complete, or even, I'm feeling that. Yes, cutting it away, because a lot of that pain was never yours to begin with. You had to go through it. It's not, because I was hesitating because, this 8 of Wands is about the integration of all the parts of you. So there's a lot that you learned about yourself or came into of yourself through what you went through that is part of you. You're not going to cut that away. But what you are going to cut away is the stuff that's not yours. The stuff that, you endured, but it really was someone else's. Someone else's, wound, someone else's fear. And you're now seeing that. You're cutting yourself free of that. You see the truth and you can use that power to move forward now, Capricorn. It's very beautiful, very empowering. You're moving forward, yes. Away from all that in July in a big way with that Ace of Swords. You're going to see a lot of truth this month, truth within yourself. For Capricorn, thank you. All right. And so since you are leaving behind that old pain and you're moving into this new cycle of your life, it's going to feel completely new. So it's going to be important for you to reach out, to ask for support, whether that's from, yourself, letting yourself know, hey, I need this, or I need that, just sort of letting yourself know what you need, or speaking out to other people around you, or just also, or letting your guides know, I need help, I'm here, I'm ready to receive it. Allowing yourself to be lifted up. Allowing yourself to be lifted up. This is also the 3 of Pentacles. So it's knowing that this new life is being built in the physical now. And that old pain is not a part of it. For Capricorn, thank you. That old pain is not a part of it. Amazing. So this is allowing that energy transmutation, alchemization to happen through your heart. Yeah, this is a complete conversion. Yeah, and there's a lot of energy in your reading, Capricorn, about the heart, and releasing what the heart has had to go through. Okay, so this might be a great time, Capricorn, to have some energy work, especially focusing on the heart chakra, because of that Five of Cups, because of everything you've gone through. And you have a couple fives in your reading. Fives are about that complete change, complete, everything changing. And with that World card, that's what's happening this month. Just everything changing. You really making some big decisions for you. Yes. So since everything is changing, everything is kind of going to feel so new in some ways, and you're going to be letting go of a lot that feels familiar, even though it was painful. It is important for you to stay in balance, to practice moderation, to be kind to yourself, to be gentle on yourself. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to ask for one more for Capricorn, and it's this one. Yep. Express your feelings. Okay. So there's a lot, Capricorn, about you allowing yourself to be supported, expressing yourself, because you can tend to go within. You can tend to try to solve everything, that's going on yourself, or just isolate. And this is about expressing what you're going through, asking for help and support, talking about it, being vulnerable in that. Yeah, you're going to be very pleasantly surprised when you do that in July, okay? Because that support is there for you. Beautiful. That support is there for you. You're going to receive help. You're going to receive what you need. Nice. So overall message and guidance for Capricorn for July. Thank you. The Fool. It's about being open. It's about moving into this new cycle. And no baggage. No baggage. None of that old painful baggage coming with you. It's all new. Starting at zero and being very, it's a tough thing for a Capricorn, but being very, I don't have to know the answers, I don't know the answers, and I'm not supposed to know the answers right now. What I'm supposed to do is ask for help, receive it, express myself, and allow this to happen. Okay? Beautiful. Nice. Thank you. Okay, so next is Aquarius. Thank you. Okay. Aquarius for July. Thank you. Ace of Wands. Nice. Just like Libra. Two air signs getting that Ace of Wands. This is purpose, power. Aquarius. Six of Wands. Yeah. Being celebrated, feeling victorious, being held up. This is your time. The Hermit. It is going to be very important for you to really pay attention, tune in to your own energies this month, Aquarius. This is not a time to get caught up in the frenzy of other people's energies or how they're perceiving. You've been very successful at something, or you're going to be very successful at something in July, and there may be a lot of kind of noise around that. They're really showing me like the noise of the parade, the noise of the crowd, And because you're so victorious, because you are doing so much, because you're so successful this month, Aquarius, or you just have been, it's going to be important for you to make sure you make time for just you to be in your own energies, to protect your energies when need be, and to really just hold that light up within. Tune into what's happening inside, because there's so much kind of buzz around what you're doing. I'm getting for many of you, Aquarius, maybe you've started a new business, maybe you've started some kind of exciting new project and people are just buzzing about it. Yeah, so it's important for you to protect your energies and give yourself, the space you need. The Six of Pentacles, You have 2 6s. That's beautiful. Those 2 6s are showing you living this new life, this new routine that is you receiving so much on a day-to-day basis. I'm really getting for you, Aquarius, many of you are either doing a new job, running a new business, just something where you're receiving very regularly, you know, plenty. And it's because, I mean, for some of you, you've even invented a new product. Never gotten that in a reading. With this Ace of Wands, though, for some of you, you've even invented like something new, something very innovative, Aquarius, and you are very innovative. So you're receiving a lot for that. So just remember, you know, be in your own energies. Don't get caught up in the buzz and in the fray of what's happening around you in July. Okay? For Aquarius, thank you. Congratulations on whatever that is. That sounds exciting. And it is exciting, but it is important to balance that out with some you time for Aquarius. Nice. The Magician. That Ace of Wands and the Magician. You know, if everything I've just been relaying the messages about has not happened already, then it soon will. But it's about staying in that energy of creation, staying in that energy of knowing. Like, do not let the whatever's happening around you, there's the noise that's happening around you, break the spell, okay, of where you are energetically, because it's a very powerful place. You're in alignment with the divine. This box of, you know, wonderful, abundant magic has opened. So Aquarius, just really be that hermit. You don't have to stay away from other people necessarily, but just very much be conscious of who's affecting your energy in July, because you're in the zone for something really amazing. Okay? And what is this? Thank you. For Aquarius, okay. You have 2 1s. That one is a 1, one is a 10, which is reduces to a 1. And because you have 10 and a 1, something's really ending and something is beginning. And you have this card about releasing grief and anger. And then you have this card about unity. And coming together into this sense of union with the divine. So I do feel, Aquarius, that many of you are this month going to be coming into a new understanding of what it is to be in union with the divine within, and you're going to be releasing a lot of your disappointment and old upset or discord around what you thought a relationship was going to be, around what you thought love should be, and around just, you know, other people in general. I do see you with that Hermit card, and with those 2 cards, really releasing a lot around what you expected from other people, what the sense of who you are in relation to other people, and you coming into a new strength with that Magician card, which is also a 1, that Manifest card. So a lot of new beginning energy for you, Aquarius, around this new you, who is this divine being, who doesn't need other people, although it's wonderful to have other people in your life reflecting that energy. But it is really about you this month, Aquarius, and you coming into all of these gifts, gifts in the physical, you know, all of these rewards, all of this abundance, definitely abundance this month. And Aquarius is important, you know, like we saw with that Hermit card. Be very protective, not necessarily guarded or, you know, fearful, but just protective of your own energy, because that's where this union is with the divine. That's where this magic is. And that's where all of this wonderfulness is going to come from in your life, okay? So overall energy and message for Aquarius for July. Thank you. Overall energy and message for Aquarius for July. Thank you. Wow. It's the Ace of Wands. Again, you know, this is very, very powerful. Very powerful. With the divine, through the divine, you, Aquarius, coming into, I mean, I'm really seeing, like I said, some of you starting a business, some of you inventing something, some of you becoming a spiritual leader in a big way. This is huge. I don't know that I've seen anything quite like that. It's quite a phenomenal reading, Aquarius. So I hope you'll let me know how it resonates and give me some feedback on that. I would love it. Thank you. Wonderful for July for Aquarius. So this is for Pisces now. Pisces for July. What messages would Spirit like for Pisces to have now? Thank you. Wow. Okay, for Pisces. Thank you. Okay. Two of Wands. We have you at a crossroads in July. And you know what? They're good options. There's no bad option I'm seeing for you, Pisces. Okay? Because you're moving away from all the bad options. You've already been through the bad. Okay? You've already been through the bad, so now you can move onto this new path, and either one you pick is going to be beautiful because they both lead toward the light. See here, there's a lot of energy, Pisces, about moving away from the darkness into the light here. You are moving away from a lot of sadness, possibly some elements of addiction here, and into the light, Pisces. And you're going to be receiving your just rewards. You know, you've done good work as far as doing what's right for you, as far as moving toward that light. And you're going to be receiving rewards now in July. You're going to be receiving what's fair, what's just. Nice. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. That's 2 sixes. Many people, many signs have gotten several sixes. Sixes are about your daily routine, your daily life. And so this is showing your daily life changing as a result of all this work and manifesting you've been doing. That's beautiful. Your real daily physical life changing and shifting so that you can receive, and this is you being successful. So I'm really seeing, Pisces, that because you have and are moving away from that which is painful, from that which is not right for you, from that which is unfulfilling, and perhaps some element of addiction, you are on a new path. Yep. You're choosing what's right for you, and it is leading to receiving abundance and success every day. More and more and more every day, Pisces, in July. Beautiful. Love that. That's nice to see for Pisces. You've been through a lot, for sure. You and Aries have both been through a lot. It looks like July is a really great month for you. Okay? Both. Sacral chakra. This is about something being created through you. And you had that 2 of Wands. And so this also being a 2, and it being the second chakra, the sacral chakra, it is about creation, it's about balance, and it's about you getting to move into those creations. Okay, beautiful. So this is a wonderful month for you to tap into that creativity, for you to kind of make sure you do something creative every day. Make sure you express yourself that way every day, Pisces, this month, okay? Goddess of Destruction, Kali, nice. That's for a little clarification for Pisces. Thank you. Beautiful. So Pisces, something has been destroyed so that you can move into peace. Yep. Something has been destroyed so that a great shift can happen, and you are moving into peace and communion this month in a big way. And again, it is because you have and are leaving behind something very destructive to you, and choosing to move into peace, choosing to receive. And there you are, receiving, living peacefully. Yes. Beautiful. Love that for you, Pisces, in July. Okay. And message for Pisces. Thank you. For Pisces, thank you. Okay. Abundance is your right. The word receive has come out many, many times in your reading. Receiving that abundance now. And you're able to receive it because you've moved away from those things that were holding you back from it. So now it's your time to receive in so many ways, whether that is that money with that Six of Pentacles, love, peace, attention, affection, creativity, whatever the divine is flowing through you with that creativity. It's beautiful, Pisces. I love it. Overall message and guidance for Pisces for July. Thank you. Thank you. The Empress. Oh, interesting. It's the Emperor. Wow. So when it first came out, I said the Empress. And the Empress is the pregnant, fertile energy. And that's very much like the sacral chakra. And so I swear that I saw the Empress, and then it's the Emperor. So that shows this beautiful balance within you, Pisces, of you are that vessel of creativity, and you also are this powerful Emperor as well. This could also mean for some of you that you are coming into, because you have that communion card, and this is about, a divine partnership, a union, a coming together, a soul partnership, a soul-based relationship. And I saw the Empress, then it's the Emperor. That's a connected, soul-based, powerful, balanced relationship. It's the balance of that masculine and feminine. So very much that can be happening for you in July, reflecting in your physical world, Pisces, because you've done this work within. And it's time. Here you see the astrological signs represented behind him, and it is time. It's indicating, it's time. You have this power. I have to pull one more card for you, Pisces. It's very intriguing. Your reading is very interesting. It's time. Three of Pentacles. It's time in your real life, okay? This Three of Pentacles is about real life. It's about seeing, like I said, I think we said, I don't know. It's about seeing in your physical life this abundance come in a very real way, and you forging with the divine the bricks, the pieces that are building this life. Yeah, I really am seeing you, Pisces, moving away from some very destructive, difficult things of the past, and moving into this very, very peaceful and wonderful and abundant life in the physical now, with that balance of the Empress, the Emperor, the power, the male, the masculine, the feminine. It's really harmonious and beautiful feeling. So the guidance would just be continue to move away from anything that is painful, and continue to forge this new life with the divine. It is being created through you. You are that vessel for that. Beautiful. And this wonderful life is happening to you through you right now. And it is. You're right. Okay? You're divine right. Beautiful, Pisces. I'm really happy to see you receiving that. And thank you. And I hope we get to connect again soon. I hope you'll let me know how these messages resonate. Bye.